First, I want to state facts clear that the report that is appearing in the Star is quite misleading because what has been reported as extravagant use of funds in Kakamega County on hospitality amounting to 521 million is incorrect. For the records, the 521 million is a breakdown of various cost centers. And the first one is hospitality for the executive, which is 290 million Kenya shillings. And then hospitality for the county assembly is also included in that 521, is 45.7 million Kenya shillings. We have utilities, that is water, electricity, etc., which is 58.7 million Kenya shillings. The general supplies amounts to 125.3 million Kenya shillings. So the total amount for hospitality, if it was supposed to be properly reported, is actually 290 million for the county executive and 45.7 million for the county assembly, totaling to 336.7 million Kenya shillings. That was the correct report, which the COB is supposed to be telling the public, but not lumping everything together. Even the amounts that we pay for motor vehicle fuel, the amount we pay for telephone, the amount we pay for staff travels is part of hospitality. But it's also important to put this expenditure in perspective. For purposes of the record, for those who may not know, Kakamega, one of the biggest cost drivers is the number of staff. You cannot compare the number of staff in Kakamega County, who are almost 10,000, with the number of staff in Isiolo County, for example, because Isiolo has only 2 sub-counties. Kakamega administratively has 12 sub-counties. We have 60 wards. We have 400 community areas. So the cost driver, number one, is the number of sub-counties, the number of staff, and the number of community areas. In fact, in terms of classification, this is the largest rural county in Kenya. So administratively, we are covering a lot of geographical space. So it is very misleading for the Star to start highlighting the fact that Kakamega is extravagant, and yet we have put austerity measures in place. Looking at the numbers we have, compared even to last year, it is comparable. So there's no extravagance. It was just sensational reporting. And if it was reported correctly, you cannot put the 521 million, which comprises of the executive and the county assembly, as hospitality. And yet we know we have medical facilities. We pay bills, electricity. For example, Kenya Power, we pay them almost 30 million shillings per month. Those are the bills only. We have the water that we pay and any other subsistence which is provided for. So we don't have any extravagance. So those people are taking advantage to highlight and give headlines that we have extravagance in Kakamega. They need to remind the public that Kakamega is the largest rural county with 12 sub-counties, 400 community areas, and 60 wards. And then the other big cost driver is the staff complement. So I just want to make it clear. And going forward, some of these issues is always good, at least to have a conversation with the county leadership for purpose of clarity. And when you are reporting, it's also good to have proper breakdown, because when you look at other counties, it has been reported very clearly that this is the amount that resonates with hospitality. This is the amount for utilities. This is the amount that is for general expenses. But for Kakamega, somebody was just malicious and put everything together, and then a headline is highlighted there that Governor Fernand is extravagant. No. And it's also important to state that this is a composite amount for the county assembly and the county executive. Thank you.